So the Lakers, in my opinion, have already given up on JJ Redick. And I stand by this. This team is completely uncoachable as a team. They are uncoachable as a team. I think at this point in his career, 23 is uncoachable. I think LeBron's uncoachable. I think AD is uncoachable. And I think when your two leaders are uncoachable, the rest of the team's not going to be coachable. And again, I'll say this. The sooner the Lakers blow it up, the better. The sooner they blow it up, the better for the long-term thing of this team, because a lot of superstars in the NBA aren't coachable, but you don't ever, like, I think Kevin Durant at times is borderline uncoachable. He left Golden State. A big reason was that he literally said he wants to play more iso ball. He doesn't want to play in a motion offense. Kevin Durant literally left Golden State because he didn't want to be coached. Like, it's the case with all these superstars. But when players that are uncoachable aren't good enough anymore, like a LeBron right now, it's not a good sign. Before we get on to that, we're doing Hoopsmas. We're uploading 10 videos every single day, or at least we're going to be trying to. We'll have 250. I can guarantee you there'll be 250 between the 1st and the 25th of December. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 7,700 by the end of the day. We are a grand total of 7 subscribers off. Like, we got 80 yesterday. If we can get to today, if we can manage to get 100 subscribers today, that would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, this is a story. JJ Redick gave the Lakers permission to commit 3 off-ball fouls in the second half to increase their physicality. Redick says they were unable to complete the task. They won't even foul people when being asked. I've never, and I mean that, like, I genuinely have never heard of a player being told just go out there and hit someone, and they've just all refused. Imagine getting the green light to go out there and hit someone. I mean that. Like, that is the reality of the situation. Imagine not being able to hit somebody. It's becoming more and more apparent every day that JJ has no business to be the head coach for Lakers. He's trying, man. He's trying. Darvin Ham, like, genuinely, he was stumped. Darvin Ham was stumped. He had no idea what to do. He was so out of his depth. He was completely stumped. JJ Redick is at least trying to do something. He's just like, you know what? No one's being tough. Screw it. I'm going to give you guys permission to go out there and just take someone out of it off the ball. I'm going to give you guys permission for a hard foul. Imagine in today's day and age, a coach being like, you know what? I want you to go out and hit someone hard. And then just being like, nah. Just ignoring him. There is no way that a coach that is, if they're not going to respect JJ Redick, who is an incredible basketball mind, who was a player, who, in fairness to some of these players, like, if you've ever had to guard JJ Redick, I know for a fact, like, I've guarded 100 times worse guys than JJ Redick that play like him. They move nonstop. They're a pain to guard because they don't stop running and they can hit anything off the move. And you obviously know that he knows the game of basketball. But the fact is that these little things are the things that's like, okay, if players have the respect and players want to be coached, they'll do it. Especially because the toughness is an issue. But, yeah, like, it is mental. It is mental, though. It seems like they're tuning him out. All players will not get the blame, but a few will be scapegoats, though. I think everyone's at fault. Like, I don't know. Nobody knows if JJ Redick can coach. And I mean that. Coach telling you to foul and you can't do it. He told them to go hack and they still didn't. This is how you coach a high school freshman. This is how you have to coach a team. You should never have to coach effort. Coaching effort is the problem. It's a huge problem with coaching effort. Like, you have to do it. Unfortunately, the JJ Redick is trying to figure out how to coach effort. This is the Lakers' job is the poison chalice. It is the coach killer job. It is the coach killer. It's the poison chalice. It's the red side of Manchester in football job. When they had Van Gaal, Mourinho, Eric Ten Hag, no one's reputation has survived coaching that team since Alex Ferguson. And every single time the coach will get the blame, or they'll blame Paul Pogba, they'll blame X, Y, and Z player. The reality is that when something is just the Lakers is a bad organization, and it's been a bad organization since, realistically, I'm going to tell you what the Lakers organization has done. It's a rotten to the core organization, like to the from the very, very top, from Genie Bus down. Since Dr. Bus died, the Lakers made the Steve Nash, Dwight Howard trade. Then, instead of getting Phil Jackson, brought in Mike D'Antoni for Kobe, which is the dumbest coaching hire ever. Then Kobe goes and carries that team, tears his Achilles. They lose Dwight in free agency. Nash is never the same. They have 3 horrific seasons in a row. They draft pretty well in Julius Randle and Brandon Ingram in those years. D'Lo, I don't think was a terrible draft pick, not a great one. We remember the banter era Lakers. We remember those last couple of years of seasons of Kobe's Lakers, where they had just a joke of a team. Then they went and signed Timofey Mozgov and Luol Deng to big contracts for no reason whatsoever. Then they drafted Lonzo Ball just because of the hype. They went into the 2018 season with nobody. 2017-18 season with nobody. And then the 18-19 season, they looked into getting LeBron. They had all those young players that not one... By the way, Ingram has won All-Star. For everyone saying like, oh, they should have just built around Ingram, Lonzo, and Randall. Ingram has won All-Star. The best of those is Randall. I'm sorry. Like, Ingram, Randall, and Lonzo are not winning you anything ever. LeBron and AD got them a ring. And then after that, they just aged and did a horrible job surrounding them. And they put too much stock in the GM, who was the worst GM ever. I mean that. They put way too much stock into what the GM wanted. The only good GM that's put like a real competent team around LeBron, and that's around their stars, was Pat Riley, because Pat Riley's opinion was, I am number one, and I'm picking the team, I'm making the decisions. You are a player, that's all you're going to be. You're a player, I'm making coaching decisions, I'm making personnel decisions, you're going out and playing. And LeBron didn't like that, and he went. And you have got a player that doesn't want to be coached, wants all the decisions to be himself. And yes, it worked out for them, because I think if LeBron doesn't go to the Lakers are in the exact same positions they're in now without a ring. And you've got, like, there is a half decade of horrific decisions before LeBron got there. And then there is a half decade of horrific decisions after the 2020 ring. So this team's rotten to the core, and they are uncoachable. They are, from 1 to 13 at this point in time, uncoachable. Individual players, cool. But as a whole, this is an uncoachable basketball team. And they have already given up on JJ Redick. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but they have already just tuned out their coach. And that's the problem, is and by the way, there's been uncoachable teams. The Brooklyn Nets under Steve Nash were uncoachable, by the way. They were the KD Kyrie Nets were completely uncoachable. Yeah. That's pretty much it. It's just not a good look for the Lakers at all. But anyway, I'll see you guys.